Mr. Clint Eastwood. Let's start with the ugly. Okay? Metals. What's the bad? Water. What's a good? Fire. Earth. What's in between? Wood. In the gray zone. Okay? Clint Eastwood, the good. Who's the bad guy? I forgot their names. Who's the ugly guy? Okay, anyways. You saw the movie, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly? Okay, anyways. Fire will be on top of this. This is a great opportunity because people got pessimistic in the total picture, they miss opportunities. Several stocks will do marvelous this year. Several stocks. Apple will rank high. Apple's great is falling down way below its value. That's great. It's time to keep. If it falls any further, don't buy yet. Wait until it falls further. The moment it begins to go up, it's time to buy it. All right. Apple. Second, RIM. R-I-M. Okay. RIM is called. I call RIM opium. We call it. What's the other word for it now? The drugs. What's the popular drug these days? The crack. Cranberry, the crackberry, the cracks. The cracks, okay. Oh, I don't know where they come up with these all new terms. When I was a student, I never heard of them. Anyways, the crackberry, right? That means you're addicted to it. There's no bloody way for it to fail. You can live without it. Like I can't live without my iPhone now. I got my iPhone right here. Okay. Everything is on it, can't live without it. So you get addicted to it. So they have to go up, and they're innovative enough, they keep changing. Watch the stocks. Right now, they are falling together with the weight of the world. That's great. If they don't fall, there's no chance of buying. Google is another one to watch. Right now, it's really falling. Okay, to close to 600. Wait until it splits, time to buy. Why? Communication is fire. Communication is fire. Also, keep your mind, your eyes open for anything to do with energy. Any companies that come up with a way that can burn garbage without side effects is going to be an instant overnight billionaire. Keep an eye, maybe it's yourself. Don't underestimate yourself. You find a way to do it, instant millionaire. You're a savior of the world, almost as great as Jesus. Okay, you can't do it, you also say Jesus. You didn't do it. Okay, but one way or the other. So remember, energy, energy, energy. Very important. Okay, anything that can minimize energy costs, and in fact it's happening. A lot of innovative things are coming out in 2008. Things you never thought about. Okay, I want you to do a little test. I want you to get a little closer to your neighbor. What do you feel? 4-letter word, heat. H-E-A-T. Okay? Why waste the heat? Use the body heat. Why cool the room with AC? Use the body heat as an energy source. Store the heat to light up the whole office tower with your body heat. That should be the way to go. Nothing should be wasted. Newton's law, conservation of energy. Fire. Energy is fire. Your body heat. Okay? Have you ever had a shout quarrel with your spouse, your girlfriend, or boyfriend? What do you do when you yell at people? You raise your voice like a lion. That's energy. Why don't we use that sound energy to create energy? Store the sound into usable energy. So we encourage people to yell all the time. So they store more energy. If you ever listen to the news today, husband and wife who fight from time to time, occasionally, okay, will make them live longer and less marriage troubles. They never talk, they never yell, they never fight. Suddenly, gone for no reason. One day go home, it's gone. And the way they say it is, an enclosed bottle is like a dynamite, like a bomb. An open bottle can let out the pleasure. So it's not a bad thing, sometimes a little fights for fun. Anyways. All right? So, but that's energy. Capture anything, energy should be captured. Fire. If you come up with ways to capture the energy, money, what about earth? The most typical earth is real estate. Everybody, must 100 people today have asked me, just in a couple of months before, is real estate going to collapse in Toronto? We're overpriced. Things are going to slow down. We're going to be in trouble. I just own 10 condo units. I'm going to be dead or something. Are you going to be dead? You will be if it's not GTA. If it's in GTA, you're okay. All right? So Toronto is still in a very powerful center. Real estate is more selective. It will slow down, no doubt. It's no longer like 2006, 2007. 2006 being the peak. 2007 being more selective. 2008 being more and more selective. So you have to obey the law of T. Okay. Now, I put at the bottom. The law of T, that's GTA. Remember T. Don't go beyond it. That becomes crucified. So don't get greedy. When it becomes a clause, it gets crucified. Okay. Richmond Hill at the top. Top right-hand side, Unionville. West of McCowan Road. Not east. West of McCowan Road. Northwest side, this part of T. Vaughan. Highway 400 and Rutherford area. Vaughan and also Maple. The middle part is a power center. Willowdale. And that is specifically a big square. The square is north of Lawrence, south of Steeles, east of Yonge, west of Leslie. That's this part. That's the pearl, the power center for real estate in Toronto for 2008. If you own a piece of land there, you're sitting on a gold mine, right in the center. The bottom is not as stable this year, but still have holding power. Downtown Toronto, close by the water, the lake. That's why number one Bloor attracted so many. Anybody ever bought there? Then I can use the word suckers. If you are there, I wouldn't use the word, no offense. Okay, so that's what happened there. All right, so the T, that means you're outside the T, like southeastern Scarborough, Downsville, New Toronto, Southern Etobicoke, forget it. It's for long term. For this year, you won't need money. Okay, so keep that in mind, location. But overall, real estate is a good investment for long term. And what else is earth? Medication, drugs. Good and bad, always double-sided. On the good side, good news, we are going to see some new drugs, some new invention, discovery of drugs that can look after things like cancer or some illnesses that we're desperate about. All right? And the final thing to cure cancer is what? It's very simple. You don't need drugs. I want you to laugh, smile, whatever you can, at least 3 times a day in the silliest manner you can. That's the best medicine for cancer. Laugh heartily, sillily, at least 3 times a day, at yourself and your own mistakes. Just laugh. You know, when you're laughing, you relax the whole body. Your whole system will go. Your blood will go through, your nerves go through, your hormone system will go through. You become a healthier person. People who don't know how to laugh, they should die of heart attacks or cancers. Laugh, laugh, laugh. Okay, that's the best cure. But unfortunately, some people still need drugs. They're too late to laugh now. All right. Wood is also a good business this year. What is wood? Wood is a rare commodity. This morning, my first appointment is with a company that manufactures skids, wood skids. I told them they should use plastic, but then you can't argue with them. They are from Russia. 3 kinds of people own the company: Russians, Latvians, okay, and Italians. Such powerful combination, I better shut up. Forget about the plastic. Okay, use wood. Okay, but what a waste. All right, but they'll do very well because I did Feng Shui for them this morning. All right, so wood would include Chinese medicine, natural healing, those areas will all prosper this year. You are also about to see some new successful fashion designers, which is also good. That will pop up this year more so than before. So this is a year into arts, in the arts and clothing, fancy clothing. Okay, so all that will do well this year. That's a good side. The ugly side is metals. North American cars are going to take a big dip. A lot of people are going to get laid off. Okay, a lot of people in the auto industry are going to be laid off. And there will be record number of recalls this year. Recalls, especially those made in Detroit, Phoenix, some in Toronto, not too many, but many in US. Why? Metal is a weak business this year. But metal, some kinds of metal will do very well. Okay, number one, copper. Number two, aluminum. That will do well, better than steel. Keep that in mind for this year. On bullish on Alcan, okay, for example. Okay, metals, keep in mind. So what, but that's extreme too. But cars, recalls are still there, but European cars and Japanese cars will do better, continue to do better. The swing is getting very extreme. You know what's killing North American cars? One word, workmanship. No workmanship. They have the best technology. Material, they got it, nothing here. People don't have the workmanship. Why? Unions. Unions save America. Union also kill America. Worked both ways. All right, so that's what it is. What about water? We are about to see record flooding, especially in northern countries. Last year, as I predicted, lots of flooding in southern part of the world, lots of drought in northern part of the world. If you flash back to 2007, was I right? Enormous flooding in southern China. You can't even walk. South America, Mexico, and so on. Not much rainfall in Canada. Drought, almost. Except we have lakes. This year is going to be reversed. We are about to see lots of water in Canada this year, in northern countries. Interesting. That's on the good side. On the bad side, we're going to see sewage problems. Problems with leakage on walls because of water damage. In some countries, there is hills falling down because of the mudslides. A lot are going to happen. But the good news is, we don't have as many instances as in earthquakes as we did last year. But still, but not as many, that's all. Most earthquakes would happen in southern part of the world, such as southern Pacific Ocean. Southern Pacific Ocean. Most of the earthquakes. Last year, mostly on the western rim of America. So that's on the water side. But if you are in business dealing with interesting water, I call it, you may tend to make money, but a little tricky next year. So that's on the business side. Any questions on the businesses? What about another form of metal water combined? So I talk about water, I talk about metal. When they are combined, it becomes what? The financial sector, the banking sector. We are about to see a record number of fraudulence in banks. In banks. Okay, thanks, they're suddenly uncovered. Okay, fraudulence. A lot of senior executive, middle management, people may get into trouble because they gang up with people. Okay, investors or whatever. Okay, to cheat the bank or to cheat someone somewhere. A lot this year, record number this year actually. So that means if you buy stocks and if you buy bank stocks, be more cautious. Get an old brand name bank, such as Hong Kong Bank, okay, or Royal Bank, safer. No guarantee, but safer. And in fact, Hong Kong Bank should be a good one to invest now. I say anytime Hong Kong Bank falls below Hong Kong Bank holding below $130 Hong Kong money, it's time to consider. Now it's around 110. You're sitting on a gold mine because the value should exceed 140 before this year runs out. Think about it. Okay. Now, no questions. Let me move on to your horoscopes.
Metals, I believe that includes gold and silver.
Gold and silver will swing like you've never seen before.
Like a toilet seat, like you say.
Like a toilet seat, exactly. You have to have a strong heart. Make sure you don't have heart problems. Then you'll be okay. and make sure you don't sleep because you're going to make it quickly or lose it quickly. Last but not least, quickly on the horoscope sign. What year is this one? Red. Red year. What kind of red year is this one? Anybody born in the red year, 1936, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, 96? Okay. What personalities are reds usually? They are very good, very detailed people usually. Okay, they always worry about money. The moment they wake up, the moment they go to bed, they worry about money. But they always have something. They'll never be free. Now this is an earth red year. Earth red year by nature, among the 5 elements of red years is the best. So people born in the red year this year should not be doing too bad. For them, it means a year of change, promotion. If you want to start something new, do it this year. If you're born in the red, don't be changed. But no gambling, no speculations. You can buy the blue chip, but don't buy the penny stocks. If you're the red. The ox is 1937, 49, 61, 73, 85. Any ox people? Ox will fare number 2 among the 12 signs this year in terms of financial successes. Okay, because the red and the ox form a silver connection. The ox will come into, the red will come in to help the ox people. Romances, relations will be good. The only one thing for the ox people to watch out for is illnesses, especially with food, with digestion. Okay, the bowels and the stomachs. Okay, the third is a tiger, 1938, 50, 62, 74, 86. Any tigers? Tigers in the Western sense, in the Western counterpart would be the Leos. Change, mobilities, traveling are the key words for the tiger people. And also power, okay, relocation. If you're born in a tiger, you want to make money, you want to do well, don't mind to move. Either move your house or move your business place. In fact, my buddy Mitch is moving, right? See, he's moving. God bless him. So, not bad. So, because don't stay behind the desk if you're a tiger. You don't move around, you don't make money. Rabbits, 1939, 51, 63, 75, 87. Any rabbits? Rabbits are the most sensitive sign of the 12 signs. Romantic, sensitive, moody at times. If you're a female rabbit, you do better than the male rabbit this year. Okay, rabbit people is into real estate this year. If you haven't bought your piece of land, do it this year. And the rabbit people should be careful about inter-people relations because you tend to upset people easily without knowing it. All right, but focus more on food and on real estate. Okay, the dragons, the #1 sign this year. 1940, 52, 64, 76. Just one dragon? No kidding. 2 dragons. They do very well this year. Reputation. You show business. If you're in the business that you can have the name out to the public, do it. The more famous you are, the more money you make. But the money sign is good. Feel free to invest, whatever you're interested in. People relations are good. There should be some happy events with the dragon people like marriage and the family members. So keep that in mind. Okay, snakes. Snakes 1941, 53, 65, 77. I wouldn't mind 89. I don't think that you're in the black. But anyways, maybe I'm wrong, but any snakes? The sexiest sign of the 12 signs are sexy. Look at them. Ladies, look at the 2 gentlemen. See, they're sexy. My wife is also pointing at the snake. I found her to be my sexiest model or something. So anyway, it's always the best attitude. To love your spouse all the time as if that's the best. A lot of marriage problems happen because you always thought the lawn is greener on the other side of the mountain. It's not true. The grass is always the best with the one beside you, no matter what. Then the world would be a better world. So the snake people half. Half bad because the snake people for some reason become suspicious of other people. So they kind of blocking themselves up. For those snake people, more open-minded, they actually do very well. Time to create a new business, okay? And time to associate with people. There's a money sign residing with the snake people. So it's not a bad, if you're in the financial sector and you're born near the snake, do it. Snake is good to make money that way, but become more trusted. Okay, horses, the most dangerous this year. 1942, 54, 66, 78, 90. Any horses? Horses and the snakes and the rats are opposite. When you're opposite, it creates enormous opposite power. Now, when you're in an opposite sign, in a conflicting sign, the key is be mobile. Say if somebody punches you, you don't move, you're going to get hit. So what you do, you move around, you become evasive. So remember, if you are in a business that you have to move around outside field trips and something, travel agencies, then you do well. Otherwise, you must not gamble, must not speculate, and also watch out your relations, marital relations, and also relation with people you love or like. Be careful about it, lay low, and be more understanding, be more patient to avoid that conflict. Sheep, the number one money sign of the 12 signs. 1943, 55, 67, 79. You control money in your house, I hope you do. You control money for Cathay Pacific. Time and time again, I found out the best CFOs and the best financiers or controllers who want to hear the sheep. It has a conflict, major conflict with the sheep this year's people issues. So try to be patient, not to be too aggressive or to be too demanding. Be more kind of laid back. That's the key for the sheep people. As a matter of fact, once you avoid the people side, the financial side, this year is not actually too bad. Okay, so the moment you thought you're going to lose your temper, remember what Mr. Ng said today. 2 words. Shut up. It'll be okay. All right. Now the monkeys, the number 3 sign. That's 1944, 56, 68, and 1892. Any monkeys? Wow. The number 3 sign. How much money is number 3 in 649? Excellent year. Okay, for promotion. If you're working for someone, if you are not working for someone intend to start a business, do it. Monkey people is in the power this year. Power and promotions. And also relations. If you have not married, do it this year. If you're already married, have many honeymoons with your wife or husband. Okay, because this is a very connecting year for the monkeys. All right, the roosters, 1945 rather, 57, 69, 81. Somebody asked me earlier, there has to be at least 2 roosters here. Rooster people usually make great speakers. You should be standing here, not me. Rooster and the red had a conflict. The conflict is 2 sides. Legal conflict and also conflict with relations, mainly. So if you're born in the rooster year, make sure your books are proper. No lying, no cheating. Get a good accountant if you're in business, okay? And also be humble, low-key, because rooster people by nature tend to be high-key, speak a lot in something, always want to be ahead. But this year, lay low. And also, romances are very significant with the rooster people. If you are not married, you're going to run into someone. Not to get married, just to get acquainted. Don't get married this year. If you're a rooster person, get married this year, you may be in trouble. But to have honeymoons, hunky-dory stuff is great. Whatever relations. Okay, so great for the rooster. For the honeymoons.
Just don't get married.
Okay, the dogs.
Just don't get married.
1946, 58, okay, 70, 82, 94. Any dogs? No?
Yeah.
I can skip that one. Or dog, working like a dog. The most loyal sign of the 12 signs, good friend to have. Okay. Dog people, in one way, similar to the tiger, traveling, moving around, trading, buying and selling, stock markets. Good for the dog people. What is bad? Digestion problem, illnesses, small illnesses, catching cold here and there. So go to the gym more, exercise well, lose some weight.
Okay, not coming back next week. Coming back next week.
You're okay, don't worry. Okay, but dogs are very loyal people. It's always good to have a friend, one-eared dog. The only thing to watch out for is sometimes they can be self-centered and stuff. You better please them. Please them, you'll be okay. Okay, give them a tap on the back, you'll be okay. The last but not least is a pig. 1935, 47, 59, 71, 83, 95. I upset my best friend Bob before by forgetting to mention 35. Yeah, I'm 47 years old now. 1947, 62 years old. I'm 62 years old, lunar age. By lunar age, I'm getting too young for that. I still feel a lot more like 47 years old. Okay. Next year I will be 63. I couldn't believe I'm quickly getting to 70. I wonder how it feels like 70. Tell us some experience. He's not there yet. He's not there yet. He's still a young man. Pigs is one word only. Money. Money, 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 money. You love that. Okay. So the pigs are into money this year. It's a very good year with romances, people, relations. They make excellent PR character for this year. But at the same time, they also have a very dominant money sign. Okay, it's amazing. I have a computer system. I compare my appointments this year compared to last year. You know, since January 1st, actually since Christmas night until now, I've been working 18 hours a day. With every single day, 7 days a week, solidly booked for 14 hours a day. Anybody want to see me, the earliest day is February the 9th. I couldn't believe it. But last year was crazy too. Last year, anybody who wanted to see me had to have a 1 month ahead notice. But this year is about a 3-week notice. Now shortening to 2-week notice. Trying to accommodate more people because I try to work longer hours. Last year I only worked 14 hours a day. Now it's 18 hours a day. So I extend my time. Sometimes people come see me all the way until 11 at night. Like the Citibank executive came see me at 9 p.m. and we talked until 11 p.m. and next morning he flew back to New York. Just for my 2 hours. And for $3,000 US. I should have charged Canadian, but anyways. Okay? But for 2 hours, for them it's worth every dime. Okay?
You haven't mentioned oil at all this year, last year.
Oh, I haven't. Aha, my apology. Oil is more like the toilet seat, ups and downs. But on the big picture, it's still on the high side. On the high side. I don't think it's going to hit 100. How much is selling now? Close to 100, right? Yeah, it would not hit the 100 right away, but I think it will hit 100 by August. Okay, something to watch out for. Okay, any questions? I think I've overrun the time because Bob has been giving me a few fingers. All the best to you. Have a very happy new year. And I'm only a phone call away if you need my help. My card's over there. And I want to wish you, everybody, a very successful, a very happy new year. And this is a very exciting year because it's the beginning of everything. Learn to love your neighbor. Love the one beside you. And love, love, love. You can't go wrong with it. And all the best to you.